Hi everybody. This is my introduction for the course Art History 203, and I kind of just wanted to introduce myself, and then I'll show you how to navigate the course. At the beginning you're probably going to have a lot of questions, and that's okay. If you just let me know that if you're new to Wallace and you haven't been in Blackboard yet, I can help you with that. But most of you, I think, are already following a path and are aware of how to access Blackboard. So, anywho, my name is Tina Edmonds. You may call me Tina. Please take a note of my phone number, and I'll show you that in just a minute so that you can text me. And yeah, I love being able to text and answer quick questions. If you have a lot of questions, we can do a phone call, we can do a FaceTime or Google Duo or Zoom, or whatever you're comfortable with is fine with me. We will get it done. Okay, so let's go into the course. Oh, I didn't tell you anything about me. So I am the mother of 4, and everyone's grown up. I've got one left at home. She's almost 23. And I also teach K through 5 art at a public school. I have taught all grades, including college, age 18 to 65. So I kind of can't get away from those little sweetie pies. I think I eventually will, but I don't know what it is about them. They're so excited about everything, and they just give you so much love, and it really it's a fulfilling career. Okay, so let's go ahead, put myself out of the way. So here I am. If you go to the Wallace website and you click on Blackboard, it'll take you to a page like this. Your Art History 1, it says not currently available, but it will be available as of the 19th. Okay, so I'll show you where I am. So I'm in the Getting Started folder, so this is like our toolbar on the left. And these things down here are just teacher stuff, but let's go through the Getting Started folder. This will be my new video that I'm making right now. This one was from the spring. And this is the second time I've taught this course, so I've definitely learned a lot of things after having taught it once. So there's my instructor information, my phone. You can text me, you can email me, like I said, any kind of way. I even wrote it here, so for my office hours. Okay, so in our syllabus, it should open up in a new page for you. It has my information, and let's see. It says that, what we're going to learn about in this class, and a list of topics. And it also says kind of like the percentages that each type of assignment is going to count for. So our discussion board writing will count for quite a bit. Midterm and final, we'll be writing a paper instead of taking a test or an exam. And then we've got some quizzes on the chapters, which I try to make those all pretty easy, like 5 questions, and I make sure there's something that we've covered in more than one way. So I do a weekly lecture, and I also there's a PowerPoint that goes with that in the lecture. Also, you have your text. So one quick tip there, you can maximize your learning by doing both. If you're really constrained for time, 1 week, or you could just, do a quick read through the chapter and find out things that, are interesting to read more about. And you can talk about those that week. or you could watch my video and go that way. I will suggest that if you're doing that, you take note of spelling in the titles of things so that you're sounding professional in your writing. That's important to me. Okay, here's our assignment calendar. You can also open it in a new page. So notice that we've got an assignment due already on the 20th, which would be Friday. So that is just an introduce yourself, and I'll show you how to get there. So this is our list of assignments for each week, and this class is going to go super fast because we're going double time. We basically finished a 16-week course in pretty much 8 weeks. You know, it says 10, but like 10 units, but notice that the first week is like 3 days long. And same with the last week. It's like, I don't know, not very long. So anywho, that's there for you. Just going to go back. Okay, late work. Any work that you turn in late, like past the Sunday night at midnight deadline, it will be considered anywhere from 1 to 7 days late. It will be considered 10 points taken from your potential score, what you have earned, and that's just what it says here. So if you're turning in something that's 8 weeks late, that's minus 80. The highest possible score you could get is 20. So you want to try and stay on top of those deadlines. That will help you out a lot. Sometimes people like to get the app for their phone. And then all of this, mind tap, that is all about your textbook. So those are definitely things you're going to want to check out. Mind tap and Cengage are basically the same thing. Cengage is the textbook, and mind tap is you know, how you access it. And if you're having trouble with getting the textbook, please just let me know right away, and I can hook you up with our Cengage representative, and she's amazing. She'll set up a 15-minute appointment for you, and it doesn't have to take 15 minutes. If you need longer, you can schedule longer. And she will show you everything, and she will get you hooked up and you know, get you that textbook that you need and show you how to get there. This is just Blackboard browser checker, and then I put a little video down here about my family. So that's all just stuff that you need to do this week. All right, so coursework is our second tab, and that one is going to show you, so in each unit, this is just, you know, like an explanation of the course. Usually you'll have a checklist, so that's all we have in this week. You'll have a lecture video and, you know, some other fun stuff I usually throw in there about the time period and, you know, just everything you need to know for that week. So there's usually 3-4 items in there. So what we have here is our assignments for the week, and this is a checklist. So you can print this out, or you know, you can just save yourself a copy of it. If you print it out, you can check things off, and this is everything you need to get done for this week. So you're going to read everything in getting ready, watch the intro video, and get your textbook. You're going to follow that Cengage MindTap access to your ebook, which just means a book that's online. So you don't have to carry around a 20-pound book, and read the introduction. And then discussion board, I'll show you that in a second. We have 2 discussion boards, very short and easy. And then there's a 5-question quiz. Ooh, that's a mistake. It's actually 10 questions. But the good thing about it is it's like a practice quiz. So when you go in there to take it, after you've read the introduction to the book, What is Art History, it's going to give you a question, and then you can try answering it and hit check my work. I'll show you that too. Okay, so let's go to discussion board. And here's your 2 discussion boards for this week. Usually it's only 1. This week we've got that one that's due on Friday, and it's just basically an introduction and then some notes there for you. And then the unit 1 that's due on Sunday is just watching this video and answering some questions. Okay, so that's discussion board. Let's try and go to, of course this is where you'll find your grades. If you want to email me through the course, you can do that here. This will be where we submit our midterm and final. Like I said, we do a paper instead of an exam, and they're very short papers. Okay, so let's take a look at the course. Oops. That means I have to go get my daughter. Work. So you're not going to see all of this. All you're going to see is this. I want you to notice that there's 2 tabs up here. This one is the calendar. All it has is dates. And then this one, I don't know what you would call that. Outline view. Oh, there we go. You've got to click on outline view to see the text and to see the quizzes. So we're going to go ahead and go. Once you have purchased it, you'll be able to see all this. So it's kind of like a subscription. If you have multiple courses with an online textbook through Cengage, you can buy, the multiple subscription, which is a little bit cheaper, or rather than buying each one separately. But if you just need the one, you can just purchase the one. So here it's just taking us to the reading, and then to navigate through this, oh, it's not going to let me. Kind of have to click off of it. That's not it. Well, once you get in there, I think because I'm in editing mode, it's not letting me advance through the chapter. But you can scroll down for the reading. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Duh. So here you can go to the next page. So it's just a really short introduction, and then you have a quiz on that. Okay, then you go to the quiz. And like I said, only 2 activities in here this week. And here's the quiz. And I'll just show you how easy this is. So you start the quiz. We're on number 1. Let me make this a little bigger. Okay, so the question is, what does the provenance of an artwork tell the art historian? So if you've read the chapter, you might remember that. If you didn't, you can go back and look, and it's open book. Here is how you get to the book. So you can have both open at the same time. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not, but you can navigate back and forth. So I know what this means, but let's say that I tried something else. Hierarchy of scale. I'm going to check my work. Incorrect. Okay, so I know I got to try that one again. It's actually its place of origin. And I'll check my work. See, I got it right. So this is a practice to kind of get used to the way these quizzes work. From here out, you won't have this check my work feature. So you're going to have to do the work without going in and trying to take the quiz. I highly suggest you watch the lectures, because that's going to be the easiest way to remember everything. And if you're going minimal, do the lecture. If you want to go maximal, do both. If you really, really want to explore art history and get the most out of this course. And I recommend that. I highly recommend that. The class is fabulously entertaining, and I mean, art history is. And you'll never forget about these things. You'll always hold on to them. And the more you learn about them, the more exciting they become. So trust me on this. So, okay, my 2 tips. Maximal, do everything. Minimal, watch my lecture, print out your checklist, do your discussion board for the week, take your quiz, So just check those things off on your list, and then make sure you're checking your spelling, because in the discussion board each week you'll have an assignment where you've got to say, okay, here's the 3 most important things I learned about the Stone Age, for example. That'll be coming up next week. And then you can write a little bit about your thoughts there. So you're going to have to say what and why. So you can't do that without watching the lecture or reading the text. But the lecture is going to show you what the most important things are. Okay? All right, so that's it for today, and just please reach out to me if you have any questions. All right, bye.